You know, we out here, offline performance. This is our first unboxing video. Yeah, so we're doing an unboxing. Well, it's going to be an install as well for our GT86 TRD shop car. Let's get started here. These kits, it's not like we're going to gain a bunch of power with it, but it'll be reliable and it'll be perfect for what we're doing. We are planning on tracking this car, and when I say track, I mean like road course, time attack, anything like that. So this should give us kind of what we need. So start doing here. And this is pretty inexpensive too. I wouldn't call it cheap because HKS makes some high quality stuff, but it is inexpensive. So right away, we got the heat exchanger or intercooler. So yeah, it's pretty good. So not large, but tube and fin is great for road racing because it dissipates heat faster when there's air flowing through it. And it'll also make sure there's a little bit more airflow going to our radiator and oil cooler. We're gonna unbox an oil cooler today too.
Cool one, dude.
This is the cool one. All right, so.
That packaging looks just like our new OTL FRS header.
Whoa, link in the description. Oh yeah, speaking of that, we are gonna be obviously testing this kit with our OTL header, which is, you know, officially up on the website, so go get them now. We have 25 sets are our first run of production. They are already going in production right now. We're close to being finishing up. We're waiting on a few materials. I believe we're waiting for the cats to show up. So everything's showing up slowly, but not slowly, but you know what I mean. We're gonna be shipping by the end of February, but look at that.
This is the fun one.
This is the fun one. So if you don't know what a Pro Charger is, this is basically what a Pro Charger is. It is a centrifugal supercharger. All right, let's keep opening stuff up. We got to get this. Dude, this video is already too long, I can tell, dude.
We're 7 minutes in. Cut to B-roll.
B-roll, B-roll. Just ripping shit apart. So, right here, we got a filter. Fuel filter is what it says. But in reality, what it is so these superchargers have oil in them, correct? So these run off of their own oil because they don't run off of engine oil. Right there.
Yeah,
so
HKS branded oil, dude.
Traction fluid. Get it right. Traction fluid. So what this is going to be is, I believe, just a gear oil. They're not going to tell us exactly what it is. It's probably just a gear oil.
BF.
BF?
Yeah.
My boyfriend? That's boyfriend material.
BF oil.
That's boyfriend material.
Oh.
We got our pulley. Yep. Put that on.
Is it small?
Is it small?
It's very not small.
It's not the pulley, sorry, it's the belt. We got some classic JDM conduit.
Yep.
Because everybody needs that. Ooh, we got a blow-off valve. Or diverter valve, sorry. We got a black hose.
The way that it is.
And then we got hardware. We'll undo this. This is the pulley.
Wait months to get it.
These are going to be all
This
silicones.
is available right now.
Yep, so this is all silicones. Ooh, I fall apart. Down. That's Posty Maloney. There, bud.
Oh, yeah.
This is what you're waiting for, bud. That's an intake.
That's the.
All right, moving on now. All right, so we got the oil cooler kit now from HKS. Now, this is recommended to do for any boosted application. Turning an NA car boosted, you're probably going to want to switch a few things, and like one of those things is addressing your oil and oil cooling in general. So while switching to the supercharger kit, we're going to be switching from 020 weight oil to like 530 or like something thicker. So we probably should do that anyways for track cars. We use that 530 now. It adds a little bit more protection, a little bit more viscosity, not viscosity, less viscosity.
Yeah, more viscous.
More viscous.
It's thicker.
Yes, there we go. It's more.
It's less.
In the comments, tell us how dumb we are. So we got a thermostatic oil cooler. You turn that thermostat past 68, I'll kill you. Got this right here, which I think this is gonna be the cooler because it's telling me not to cut it. So we got the oil cooler. We'll be installing this as well because we beat the absolute piss out of this car. And last but not least, obviously we need to route everything. So right here, this is just a screen to put in front of the oil cooler fins. Yeah, that's it. We went all the way through it. So we are gonna get this installed on the car. Basically what you guys are gonna expect from this car, right now we're making 180 horsepower NA, and that's with our OTL coil packs, a TRD intake, and then our specially designed catted OTL header. So that header works for both the FA20 and the FA24. Obviously we designed this for the 2.4 liter, but we found out in our testing that the 2 liter actually likes that larger, the larger primaries and everything that we did for the FA24 header. So it's kind of a universal product for the BRZ FRS generations all the way through to the GRD6. So really exciting stuff. We're gonna see roughly what it makes, but I'm just gonna guess right now we're gonna do like, it's gonna be 250 to like 300 horsepower. If you guys enjoyed an unboxing video, please let us know. I know some people really like it. It's really simple for us to do because we get some pretty cool products in here, and we'd be happy to show them with you guys. So let us know if you want to see more of this.
All right, so last time you saw this car, we had it on our dyno with our OTL header. It has a TRD factory plus airbox on it. Other than that, it is completely stock minus our header. And even then, that's a factory option airbox, so it's not really that like an aftermarket modification. But it has a stock overpipe, stock front pipe, stock catback. We are going to really snowball it now. We have a HKS GT2 supercharger kit for it. We're also going to put our JDL front and overpipe back on it with our OTL catted header and see what kind of power it makes. We'll start off with some 91 octane, and then we're going to put it on ethanol with a flex fuel kit. It only makes sense. It's going to make more power. It'll be better for the car. This kit is extremely, extremely thorough. It has all sorts of heat exchangers, oil coolers, oil reservoirs, lines, all sorts of stuff. So we're going to do a full install video on it. I'm going to start taking the airbox off and probably the bumper off. And yeah, let's get started. All right, so we got the 8.6 pretty much done. All I have left is doing injectors in a fuel pump and installing the flex fuel kit. But we have the HKS GT2 supercharger Completely finished. It's all routed. The oil's bled. It's ready to go. These kits traditionally use the factory airbox. We had the TRD airbox on ours, and it's somewhere. So we didn't have the factory airbox. So what we did is we took a welded MAF housing, or a billet MAF housing, sorry, welded it to this 3-inch pipe, and then actually ducted it down behind the bumper. I'll raise it up a little bit so you can see it. But it's gonna give us awesome true cold air when we're at the track. So you can see the cone filter right there. And we got the supercharger intercooler. There's a supercharger cooler right there. And then all the way over here, there's an oil cooler behind the bumper. Yeah, it's pretty much finished. So as is right now, as far as modifications, we have the supercharger, we have our OTL coil packs, we have a oil cooler. It has a JDL 3-inch overpipe and front pipe combo. It has our OTL header, stock TRD catback, and the rest is just suspension and stuff for horsepower. That's pretty much all we have. We're going, like I said, we're going to be putting ID 1050X's in and a flex fuel kit with an AEM 340, and then it will go back on the dyno. Yeah.
All right, so 8.6 is back on the dyno with the HKS supercharger kit. Right now I'm just gonna be tuning it on 91 octane with the factory injectors, and then see what it makes. We just did the fuel pump in it, so AM 340. But yeah, we'll see what it makes. I'm guessing just a little bit over 200 on the factory injectors. And then what we're gonna do is rescale the injectors. But first I'm just going to make sure I change or rescale the MAF sensors, mass airflow sensor, just because it is officially moved, and we're going to need to also increase the scale of our fuel map, because we'll be obviously making positive boost pressure now. So see what it makes. I'm guessing about like a little bit over 200 for the first pulls on the factory fuel system, and then we'll turn it up and put it on the 85. See what it makes then.
Sweet.
It's already making way more power.
270?
I did a half throttle.
That's crazy. I can't zoom in that far, but it says 270, I promise.
There's no way.
273?
There's no way.
Dude,
Done.
273?
There's no way.
That's the big pulley, bro.
I didn't do full wide open throttle too.
Yeah.
What?
No.
Because it was like, I wanted to make sure it didn't lean out, and it was lean, but like it's still.
Okay, well,
It didn't
I know
knock.
where the fire extinguisher is. So,
Dude, there's no way it made that much.
dude, what's the intake temps?
Cold
let's
as hell.
see.
Dude, they have to be mint.
Let's see. What is? Oh, I forget. What's 10 degrees Celsius?
Go for it.
So, I'm not going to show you everything here just because who cares, right? It's just tuning. But this is your, we still have a MAF sensor on the car. So this is your MAF sensor scaling. So if you just ignore what's on the right, this is basically, or you ignore on the left, the values, this is basically those values interpolated into a 2D graph. And anytime you are adjusting any of these values, you want to keep it a smooth, consistent shape, right? So you want it to like always be smooth, no matter what. It's different than speed density tuning, to where you're gonna have to tune it to like how the car wants it, and then you're just gonna smooth it all out. But this, you're gonna want to always stay pretty like consistently smooth. So do one more. Let's do a wide open throttle. And if anything happens, just back out. The car's super forgiving, unlike the rotaries. It'll be super forgiving. You just back out of throttle if something like goes bad, or a little bit of knock is fine. You know, you can go through it. But if it knocks really heavy, then obviously get out of it. If you can hear it, totally get out of it. But like AFRs, for example, if it just gets too lean, then we'll just back out. But wide open throttle. Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
So we got a little bit lean there up top. Not anything too crazy. The middle range is perfect. Yeah, everybody's liking it. Everybody's liking it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we did it. Yes. So we have a, I would say, so yeah, hey. Fire extinguisher there.
Yeah, put it outside of the door.
Thank you. Okay, thanks.
What made that car actually full
Doesn't Grayson have to put injectors in it still?
What's that?
Doesn't Grayson have to do injectors still?
Yeah, when we put ethanol in it. When we put ethanol in it, Grayson will do injectors.
Let's see how cold this made 294. So, sir,
Almost.
how did you make it 294?
Just, you know, beep boop bopping.
Oh,
That's okay, we're done now.
Done now.
Anyways, but now that we know, like, when it's heat soaked, it's making a little bit more power. But if we were to throw back on the dyno when it's cold, you know, internet numbers, it'll make like 295 or 295. But if we're splitting hairs here, the real number that we're at is 270. So I'm very happy with that. We definitely can go more with ethanol. Is it necessary? No. Are we going to? Yes.
Do it again.
another video, we can test the other company's header against ours.
Whoa.
See what it does on forced induction. Well, we're not gonna call out who the other header is. We're just gonna.
The competition.
It'll be catless.
Ah.
So we can at least see what a boosted car makes catted versus catless. So, because we're not gonna sell catless ones. Yay.
EPA.
Turn it up!
Okay. It's probably gonna spin really hard.
Yeah.
Also, this clutch is like gone. The fucking motor mounts are a huge difference.
Yeah, you don't feel it near as bad.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's just gonna spin.
She's slippy.
We'll go this way. On our closed course.
Yeah. We're actually on the border of. It's fun.
Dude, it's way fun.
It's super fun.
And it drives really nice too.
Hit a downshift right here.
I'll do a pull. Underneath that Mexican tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, this clutch needs replaced bad.
Yeah. Dude.
This thing's gonna be a lot of fun on a road course.
Yeah.
And dude, the coolant and oil temps are insanely low. Like, we just pulled it off the dyno. It's at 190-ish.
Which is
on
like
coolant
normal driving temps.
and 190 on oil temp.
Yeah.
So that humongous oil cooler we put on is working.
It's working good. Yeah, Cole just beat this thing up on the dyno for like 2 hours straight.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, like, these cars have such a bad reputation because of, like, the valve spring recall when that first came out, and that was a big thing because dealership technicians were getting silicone down to the pickup.
Yeah.
That got them a bad name, and then just abusive ownership and bad tuning. Like, these cars, we senselessly beat the crap out of this car, and it has taken everything.
Too fun. I don't know what the audio is gonna sound like with that, but
We'll see. Yep, huge improvement.
yeah. Nah, this car is sick. He'll burn out. Yeah. And we're back in America.
Just get in.
Yo, that sounds nice.
Just go for a rip up the street real quick.
Drive this thing.
How many people do you know beat on the dyno, or like beat a car on the dyno all day, and then immediately go and like?
We were just talking about that.
Yeah. Justin was like, I can't believe he's just beating on it already, and I was just like, dude, I told him to. It's fine.
Oh yeah.
I take full responsibility if anything were to happen. Okay.
Oh dude.
Dude, that was nice.
Dude.
completely loose in second gear.
Yeah.
And just went straight. Man, this thing acting like it got a posi in it or some shit. Dude,
Is there enough room?
yeah, there's always enough room. Certified raver.
There's always enough room.
There's always enough room.
What do you think about this car?
This is exactly what I would do if I bought another one.
Why are you looking at
Needs
the
500
screen? You're not supposed
No,
to.
it's a conversation.
Look at him.
That's how you make it look casual.
Talk to him.
It could be like, this is
Yeah,
exactly
this is how
how
we're
I
talking.
would build one if I had another.
What do you think, Parker?
Needs 500 horse. Minimum.
His barely runs.
Mine runs phenomenal. It's not about how long they run, it's about how they run.
Right. Right.
A turbo